look a little bit defeated. So today is Thursday. I have all my lessons today, most of them. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lessons today. And I have 4.5 hours of lessons. So I have to take a lot of notes. I've done 4 out of my 5 lessons, so I'm just waiting for my next one. It's in about an hour, and I've done some stuff in my 2-hour break. Anyway, so you know how you take loads of notes in lessons, and Thursday I should take the most notes because I have the most lessons. You know my really expensive notebook I got? Yeah. The red one of this. Can't find it anywhere. Like anywhere at all. It's really worrying. Well, it's not really worrying, but it's annoying because I have half of my week's lessons in that book. It's a really good book. It was expensive. I didn't even buy it. It was a gift. Okay? So, I done goof. But on a happier note, we were doing, for my English lead lesson, we were, basically, we're doing poetry in English, and next English Thursday lesson, so in a week's time, we're going to do a poetry slam thing. And you could use like other people's poems or your own poems. And then in my follow lesson, I was like, wait, was it my follow lesson? No, I don't think so. Anyway, in my follow lesson, I was like, when are we going to do our own poems? And my teacher was like, yeah, we're not doing our own poems. And I'm like, okay. So I've kind of done my own poem. This was like the working out. I basically wrote down loads and loads of lines. Some of them were couplets. Some of the things some of them are very weird. One of them is "the sheet is open wide." Yeah, some of these are very, very weird. And so I took lines from this, and originally I put them into this with the ones I liked, and I was going to mark off the ones I liked and stuff, but then that got boring very quickly, so I just kind of went in and wrote a poem. What I did was I wrote loads of verses that I liked. I wrote loads of, you don't know that side. I wrote loads of verses I liked, and then I put like numbers next to them, relevant to how they would go. So it goes 1, 5, 2, 3, 8, 4, 6, 7, 11, 12, 9. So yeah, and then here I just started like kind of writing, but I couldn't find a way to, basically I'd done 7 lines and I have 4 lines consecutively per stanza, and I had 7 lines and I couldn't work it out, so I wrote another 4 lines, but that still didn't help, because then I had 11 lines and I needed 12 lines. So what are they doing in there? So I blocked them off. That's why there's just like scribbles there. I blocked them off in what I thought was like what would go together. And then I realised that the top bit was only 3 lines, so I scribbled that out and wrote the top bit down here, which had 4 lines in it. So yeah, I wrote a poem. I hate poems. I hate poetry, I hate learning about poetry and stuff like that, but I really wanted to give this a go because I like writing stories, but I don't like sitting down for hours on end writing a story. So now I have some homework that is due in 2.25 hours, and I have an hour lesson. So about 45 minutes to do it now, and then I have half an hour after my lesson to do it. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this right now. And then I'm gonna attach this to that because my follow teacher said she'd like to see a poem. Because I have ran out of storage there. So yeah, she said she'd look at a poem if I wanted to write one. So that's what I did. It's also for the poetry slam thing. The thing is though, for the poetry slam thing, I have to like read it out, and I don't want to read it out. So what I'm gonna do is I've done this before. I'm going to record audio on my phone and play it into the mic of me reading it. I've done this before, I have. And so yeah, that's how I'm going to get away with doing this, because it's a good poem, but I can't think, so I'm just going to hit play and run out of the room. Oh, I've got emails. I'm waiting for email. Yeah, I'm waiting for an email from, what is it called? What's the name? Youth testing, that's it. Just about my first thing, yeah. So, I don't know if it's like, it did say it could take up to a week, and when did I do it? Yeah, I did it on the 26th of February, and it's only 2 days later, so yeah. When do I have to contact them? You can contact them a week after, next Tuesday, so still plenty of time. I need to really get to writing. I'm putting it off majorly, because it's a boring piece of homework that I don't want to do. Oh, that's an English thing I did. Okay, I want to delete that note and delete that note because I don't like either of those memories. Thanks. Okay. But my body's telling me yes. Although I still have my favourite lesson of the week to go and I can't wait. Also, don't tell anyone about this, but look at this. So, that's bad. I'm not going to tell anyone because I don't want it to be on my record. It's pretty stuck in place, but you know. It doesn't change much by moving it, something, so yeah. Oh, got it. Nice. Right, okay, I want to go to Word. I want to know when I'm looking at you that you won't let me see the things I want to, 'cause I'm not perfect, I'm flawed, and if we don't like that, get lost. Joking. It's my notes. I haven't lost all of this week's notes. Thing is though, I didn't take any notes in the 1, 2, 3 the 3 major lessons I've had today. That's kind of a disappointment, but you know, don't really mind sort of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna write my poem in here. As I'm gonna mark it as English homework or the English slam thing. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm in history lesson. I love history. History's my favourite. History's always my favourite. I don't actually like the subject history. It's okay. But it's just the way this teacher presents everything and stuff. I just love it. It's definitely a very interesting lesson, and so where's my pen gone? If I put it under here. No, I was using pencil earlier, so I can't. I think that's my pen over there. Right. Let's get to taking notes. I've got all my English stuff here. I've got an English essay due in half an hour after this lesson. I've spent 2 hours working on it so far. I need another 2 hours on it, and that's really sucky, but, you know, gotta do it, I guess. Well, I have to do it. It's not an I guess. It's one of my, big things that counts towards my final grade, so I can't exactly not do it. But I have to take notes for this. History. Lead. Week 20. Live.
Okay, right then, I'm gonna
Oh,
put
she's
the
alive.
screen up.
Ever. Crying on the inside, smiling on the outside. No one ever notices. Fuck! Ever. Crying on the inside, smiling on the outside. No one notices. No one ever notices. She's been screaming for years. Years, I say. No one listens. No one ever listens. She closes the doors, slamming them shut. Open them, please. No one ever knows to open. Ever. No. Ever. Ever. Crying on the inside, smiling on the outside. No one notices. No one ever notices. She's been screaming for years. Years, I say. No one listens. No one ever listens. She closes the doors, slamming them shut. Open the please. Ever. Crying on the inside, smiling on the outside. No one notices. No one ever notices. She's been screaming for years. Years, I say. No one listens. No one ever listens. She closes the doors, slamming them shut. Open them, please. No one ever opens them. Everyone hates her, even herself. She's running away from the help. Scared of the girl who is different. No one reaches out. No one ever reaches out. She's scared of herself because of her health. They see her, they don't help. They don't ever help. You think it's easy. There's plenty of ways. But when you're stuck in this pit of darkness for days, you see no way out. She wants to help. She needs someone else to lend her a hand. Build the stairs and help her out of this pit of darkness that she's been in for days. If you have a friend like this, build the stairs and help them out, because it's not always so easy to ask for help. Okay. Ooh, I've got to delete my phone. Okay, squad. Now we're back. I can put this away. I do not need this pink pen anymore. I need to tape down all of these things I did. My nose hurts. I have a spot right there. It's really itchy. Right, okay, now I've did school. I've vlogged. I edited. I've drew today. I took notes. I played games. I wrote. And I read. I actually failed one of my things. I can't be bothered to do. I haven't finished my March bullet journal. Do I don't even, no, I don't have a page for tomorrow. So that's something we're going to do right now. But yeah. Okay, have I showed you guys this? I think I have. Basically, I don't think I showed you guys this, or I might have as well. Okay, I know I definitely haven't showed you guys this, or I might have shown you this. This is a chart I'm doing. Basically, I rank my mood out of 100. I think, is it 100? Yeah, it's 100, not 10. Like 100%. 0 is waste of space. and 100 is on top of the world, and then in between I have, it says on top of the world and everything in, oh, I didn't even write in between. Oh yeah, because I wanted to I erased them, and then I didn't write them blank for some reason. Everything in between. In between. There we go. And everything in between. Right, and then I have some quick doodles. And then say, yeah, queen. I'm gonna watch YouTube videos and design this page because this is a 3-day spread. This was a 4-day spread and I got to do it like this. So 3-day spread should be really fun and really cool.